This week's Torah portion is full of contradictions. First of all, it begins by telling us you're all standing here today before the Lord your God, the leaders of your tribes, the elders, the officers, men, women, children, the converts, the woodcutters, the water carriers, and so on. Now, if it tells us that we're all standing here today, then why does it have to go and delineate all these different types of people? The heads of the tribes, all the way down to the water carriers and the wood choppers. Shouldn't it all be included in all of you? But this shows us a very basic rule, that both go together. All of you, all as one, and at the same time, each individual man or woman has his or her specific task and mission according to his or her status and station in life. And a question that remains is that since the division is necessary, that we have to delineate all the way, from the heads all the way down to the water carrier, so then how can such a disparate group of people all be together as one? And the answer is that you're standing here firmly today before your God. It says, Atem nitzavim kulchem hayom. You're all standing here. It doesn't say omdim, which is just regular standing. It says nitzavim, which means a firm stance, being deeply conscious of standing in the presence of God. And what is it? That's your God, your strength, your whole essence. In this, all Jews are equal. And this is what makes them one. And the Torah goes on to explain, all of you together, the heads of your tribes down to the water carrier, each of them with a distinct capacity and special endeavors is brought into the covenant of God. Each individual endeavor, whether you belong to the head or you're just a lowly water carrier, it doesn't matter. That is an expression of the total covenant of all of you being together with God. Each person has their special divine assignment according to their status and station in life. And in that way, when we each carry out our specific duty and obligation and responsibility, then you have the complete unity of the Jewish people, all as one. The other contradiction is that we have a double Torah portion. It's Netzavim Vayelech. Netzavim, as we said, means standing, and Vayelech means and he went, he walked. So is it standing or walking? Standing seems to be holding your ground, not moving, don't budge, tradition. And Vayelech means going, progressing, moving forward. So which one is it? Again, it's both and. We have to be firm and strong in our convictions to fulfill God's will and plan for creation, for the world, for the people. And at the same time, we have to be constantly moving and growing and progressing. None of us is perfect. We all have room to improve. So we have to find those areas where we can improve and do better and make sure that we're doing everything in our power to come closer to God and bring the redemption. And when we have our own personal redemption, then that will lead to the general redemption of the entire Jewish people and the entire world with the coming of Mashiach, with the Messiah. Shabbat Shalom.